Oh my God, I'm having a very bad day. I did a good thumbnail, but oh well. I want to continue, guys. I just did an Uber Eats beach drop off. Let me start before that. Uber Eats is definitely taking advantage of drivers. I'm very grateful that it's coming to an end for me with this. The opportunity was great a couple of years ago, but I was working a job for very little money and working my ass off while I did this. And then I guess you get to a point and you realize what you're really worth. Um, they sent me an offer. I'm sorry, the earlier video, I was near the water, just got disconnected. They sent me an offer. I accepted it. Same town, pickup and drop off. $5.50. It was only down the block. I say, okay. 30 seconds later, I pull over, I check out the offer. They want me to do a second pickup down the street, and all they wanted to do was add $1.88. So I declined it, and I said, they're taking advantage of people. Now, while I was in Wendy's was a double pickup, and they got me, and I did a beach drop off. The first order I dropped off was only down the block. Then they got me to go on the parkway. What's bad about that is if I would have hit traffic, there was an accident on the bridge on the other side, and the traffic was all backed up. Now imagine being stuck in that traffic just to do a beach drop off. Leaving my glasses on. Very uncomfortable, hot guys. So the girls were eagerly waiting for me. They got their specialty drinks, and they were sweethearts. I could tell they were working for the beach. I dropped it off at the Jones Beach pool, and she goes, there's items missing. Yeah, she was nice about it. And I was like, well, that's what they put in the bag, ma'am. And she looked at the receipt and she went, okay, thank you. Because her name was on the receipt. That's, I mean, I can't open the bag. And they sealed it. That was it. I felt bad for the kid. They were like, thank you. Like, oh, you know, I've gone back to places if it's only down the block and I felt right. And people have tipped me to do things like that. I wasn't driving back for that. And I thought I would take the long way home. I'm done. I can't believe how little Uber Eats is paying people now. I feel really bad with what's going on, and people are really desperate for money. I just thought I work a few hours a day now, and I'm going to look for something else. And I promised myself I'm done. But I went out during the day. I guess I left. It was like 11:45. It was kind of late. I haven't worked on a Saturday day in months, like 3 or 4 months. And I forgot this is what Saturday days are like in the summer. It is July. It is the heart of summer. It's the dog days of summer. It's hot out there. It's sticky. It's uncomfortable. And I felt like I was going backwards all morning. I didn't really earn anything. Maybe I had $35 with Uber, and I received 2 tips with Grub, 2 offers with Grubhub. That was it. It was a waste. Like, I promised myself I would just earn a little bit of money every day and call it a day. I don't want to go out tonight because I really want to do some serious work, or I'm never going to see what's out there. So the people who are joining in on these gig delivery, I'm talking about food delivery. I don't know about rideshare, but food delivery, they're getting used. Because now I was again at Wendy's. I did 2 pickups at Wendy's today. One was a double pickup, and earlier today I did one. And it was a Grubhub order right down the street, and it was $10, so I got lucky. I gave my last card away in person because I sensed it's coming to an end. And this woman was really nice, and I heard the phone go off, and she was doing Uber Eats. And I said, did you take it? And she said it wasn't worth it. And I was like, oh, we talked for a moment, and I gave her my card for the Get Upside app. Another one, not writing off her miles and not saving money using the Get Upside app. You might as well work for free because they're paying so little. Now, I have said that in the past few weeks, trying to get back out there again, because it makes you feel normal, even if you just work for a few hours until something changes. It does help you balance out your life. You're earning a few dollars. I don't want to go far, but they got me to go to Jones Beach, and I didn't realize it. And I picked up the food already, and I went, oh my God, I never did that before. And then some food was missing. Now, I go to the beach, and I'm not sure where to go, so I pull over, and I see all the kids are working, guiding traffic. And all the fields, because they let me do a turnaround and let me go through they didn't charge me, I was able to turn around. All the cars, there's tubes, those construction tubes, the orange ones. Every other spot is taken with cars. Like the parking lot wasn't full. They had kids everywhere directing traffic. I said, it's just getting more ridiculous. This is all about control and something else. They're training us to be 6 feet apart. They're training everyone for a new world. And there's no doubt in my mind that's exactly what's going on. The way I picked up food, I delivered food to a restaurant before the shift started. They were setting up a dining room in the parking lot, and the table's really far away. And, are you serious? I don't believe all this hype. This is all training, for a new way of living, and we're living it. We are the people living in this new world. There's going to be digital, recognition. You're going to pay even without your phone, and we're going to live that. I feel I'm going to see that in my lifetime. It's so overkill what they're doing. This is all forced for a new way. So I really do feel bad for the people out there that are not educated. And she saw, like, I have my YouTube channel. I write it on the back of the card. And she looked at me and she's like, a YouTube? I said, well, I follow a lot of YouTube channels. I follow the community online throughout the country. She was just like, wow. I said, you learn a lot. You're not writing off your miles. You're not saving money, using the Get Upside app. I mean, and when she left, she just kept thanking me. I was like, well, you got to get in the know because you're working for free. They're paying so little, and not to write off your miles and not to save money. And I showed her my referrals, and she looked at me. I mean, this woman's going to jump on it. She knew exactly what I was saying to her. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. But when I started doing Uber, I was one of the first people when it branched out into Long Island. I made a killing the first year. I mean, I was eager to be out there. I was eager because they were paying so much money. And then, I paid off a lot of debt. Gave me a chance to start over. They're not paying anything now, guys. I mean, they expect people to work for free. So at least I got 2 Grubhubs that were decent. Same town pickup drop off. I'm happy I went out for a few hours last night, but I'm not gonna. I'm happy I don't have to do it. If I had to do it, I would. But now it's time to just keep the momentum up, get out there for a couple hours every day, and just earn a few bucks and see what's going on. I'll pull over and see what you're writing. If I'm allowed to park here, every other spot. There's one of the construction. Everything is just so controlled. I can't see that. I'm sweating. My eyes are bad. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, you're going to have to watch again because there's a lot that happened. I went to the beach. Wrong order. You got to watch it. I'll wait till this cop passes. There are cops everywhere. Everywhere. but I haven't delivered on a Saturday day in at least 3 months. I've skipped because of what was going on. I do okay. This week I might have another cop. They all have different cars. There are cops everywhere. Maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night, I seem to do okay during the week when nobody's around and very local, and just work 2 to 3 hours and just earn a little money every day while I do my thing. It was bad, guys. I feel really bad. They're being used. People who know better are using people that don't know any better. I know it's an opportunity, but when it comes to tax time, they're going to get effed, and they're going to get effed really good. And that's exactly what's going down. And I feel because there are people who know better and that are really high up there, and they take advantage of the little person, so the little person never gets ahead. Just so bad. I know I see a cop. There's cops everywhere. And there's another one. Oh my God. They must anticipate stuff going on the parkway. Everywhere I drove today, there was a cop. But that's a good thing. I guess they're keeping track, but they're looking for tickets. They have the radars out, big time. Good spot. In the shade and out of the way. Yeah. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I'm sorry it went dead. I thought I could multitask on the way home from the beach, and it's a bad connection when you're driving on the parkway surrounded by water. It was a beautiful sight. Very pretty. What else to tell you? The $1.88. Sheesh. That's unbelievable. So I wanted to share that. It's just not the same. I'm not feeling it. I feel really bad for people out there that really do have to do this because what do they say? That's exploiting. But I made my few bucks. And I promised myself I'm going to push ahead every day and do what I got to do and see what's out there. If we're allowed, I mean, with the pandemic still, the economy is still being forced. It's being forced to stay closed. You feel it. They're training people. They're training people. And they're training people for a new world. 6 feet apart, coinless, cashless, everything digital, currency, and the control with the distancing. They're getting people used to it. It's exactly what they're doing. I watched a very good video yesterday that when I get upstairs, I will add it in the description below about what's to come, that we're living it. And this is exactly what's going down. And you gotta stay with it, or you're gonna get left behind. You're gonna be in a real bad position. I thought she was going out the wrong way. Guys, thanks for joining in. Appreciate it. I hope you found it interesting. Don't be taken advantage of. Be careful. These companies are changing and they're doing what they can do, and they know people are desperate. That was ridiculous. I went, whoa, that's a wake-up call. And while I was at Wendy's the second time, while I was waiting for the double pickup, this guy asked me, he was nice, he younger guy, about 30-ish. He walked up, he ordered, and he says, he was making light conversation. He goes, oh, you're doing DoorDash? Because I have the red bag. And I was like, well, I'm really doing Uber Eats. I do Uber Eats and Grubhub. I used to do DoorDash. And he goes, how is it doing those gigs? And I told him exactly what I just told you. The first 2 years I was eager to work because you were making really good money. And now it's over. I said, I'm calling it a day after this. I said, I just want to earn a little money every day. And he was like, oh, and he asked me a couple other things. And I was like, it's just not the same. People who are doing it for free. Then they don't pay, So he understood. And he said, nothing stays the same forever. Nope. Got it right. So thanks a lot, guys. All right. I'll see you soon. I can't believe I felt the need to go live again. I'm like, I'm informing the community because that's BS. Totally BS. And we'll have a new viewer because she was like, what? She had no idea. She was a little bit older than me, doing what she had to do to make ends meet. She was very grateful. So you check out the YouTube channels, you'll see. Go to YouTube. Not everybody does that. And you'll find the community. See you guys. Have a good one. Enjoy your day. Bye.